350. I did some more work on the... I said I can make it hit 350, so I had to do it. It's up there. What I did right now, it's basically never falls off. It pulls all the way to 1 inch and it doesn't fall off. I'll show you guys what I did. Hey guys, George MGR Performance. Merry Christmas, and hopefully the new year gives you everything you wish for. On the previous video, I was showing some work I had done 2 years ago on this turbo small block Chevy 23-degree cylinder head. Headhunter. It started his life as a CNC. Then watch the other video. I'll show some work that I've done for creating more area around the pushrod pinch to turn more RPM. That was 2 years ago. And I did a little bit more work. I explained that in the previous video. Just watch the previous video so I don't have to make this video way too long. So I did lose some CFM because I lowered the port to create a bigger pushrod pinch. And I hadn't done much work to it except increasing the pushrod pinch so we can turn more RPMs. So I did a little bit work, minor work around the short turn to where the bolt is. Watch the other video, you'll see what I'm talking about. And I had gained... That was the numbers before. We were gaining everywhere, but still it was getting more turbulent around here. So I don't like the head to drop. For a racing engine, I prefer if it just, it kind of keeps the flow, even if it's a little bit less flow and it just keeps on climbing. I prefer that. So I came in today, I said, let me do a little bit more work. This is the problem with the bench. You understand? This is the problem with having a flow bench. You know you can make it better, and you can just spend hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. It never ends. It never ends. So I open the bench, and then, I don't have a speed probe, but I can do it the old school way. You take like a thin wire and you see which area goes turbulent. So because I opened up the port this way, I don't have a choice. I can't go more this way, so I had to open it this way, right? Well, I allowed more air going the other way instead of going straight down. So that can create you problems, okay? Like along with the short turn getting too fast. Anyways, I said, I think I have an idea how to fix it, because LS cylinder heads have the same problem and other heads too. So basically, I just give it a little bit more area. As you're going straight down, I give it a little bit more area towards the guide. I narrowed down the guide, and I allowed more air to go straight down instead of trying to go around this way. And 350 CFM, it worked. Now it's totally different. You're gonna tell me you're getting 350 CFM at 950 1-inch lift, but I mean, if you see the numbers now, let me just fold it this way. I'm a little bit old school. I like to write on regular pieces of paper instead of flow sheets and all that stuff, which I am gonna make flow sheets now because, whatever. So basically, It went 76 at 100, 142. I lost a little bit here. But now the head, I was like 304 before. The second time, I'm at 300, 323. Once it hits 600 now, it's starting to shine. It's starting to do better. It was 321, it went 323. It was like 326, it went 329. It was like 331, it went 333, 336, 5, 339, 340, 342, 343, 347. I put 347 because as you watch the video that I'm posting when flowing it, it's going 347, 348, 349, 349.8, 350, back down to 349. So I like to always put the smallest number because this is not like a Sanya's bench with a special program. It takes an average of all the numbers that it sees because the number does not stay constant. You understand? It fluctuates a little bit, like 2-3 CFM we're talking about. We're not talking about 350, 330, you know what I mean? Or 350, 348, 348.7, 347.8. So it takes an average. I can't do that because this machine doesn't do that. You know what I mean? So the peak number that I saw was 350.1 CFM. And watch, it's in the video. I think I'm gonna start the video with the flow testing. And I mean, it's going 350. That's it. You know, I said I can make it go 350. I spent literally 15 minutes. 15 minutes doing what I was doing. And another 15, 20 minutes last time, right? This is the beauty of having a bench like this. You understand? Because you can see the minute, the small differences. If you're using a bench like that, it won't show turbulence, it won't show a lot of things. So right now the cylinder head, it's best it's ever been because it's just the flow is going this way. It's always climbing. It pulls like, I can't go anymore further. I have to put like a longer extension. I don't know if I'm probably I'm almost bottomed out. I mean, who's gonna run over 1 inch lift on a 23-degree head? But if this was running naturally aspirated, 16.5 to 1 compression, 17 to 1 compression, yeah, you'll run 1 inch lift. Yes, you would. 1 inch lift, dominator intake, 1.9 intake rockers, all that stuff. This head can make 850 horse on a small block. So it's pretty stout. It's pretty damn good. So that's it, because the previous video I said, I'm pretty sure I can make go 350. Then I thought about it and I'm like, talk is cheap, you gotta do it. So I did it, just to show you guys. Because I know you're enjoying these flow testing videos and everything. And trust me, I've been porting heads for a long time. Every time you do a set of heads for me, it's about, I'm always in competition with myself. So right now with this bench is gonna be a problem because I know myself. I know I could do more, I know, but you can't just, you have to work for, if a customer tells me go all out, I don't care what it costs, just, you know what I mean? But in this case, yeah, the cylinder head is way better right now. Right now it's way better because it's just smooth everywhere. It's pulling to 1 inch lift, perfect. You know, I'm not touching anymore. I'm just gonna match all the other ports and I'm done. But I mean, if a customer brings me a cylinder head that's restricted to a class, well, we have to do this. You know what I mean? We have to go all out. It's an expensive process because it's very time consuming. You know what I mean? I already, like, just flow testing this, that, a little touch up, blah, 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 blah. I already got like 4 or 5 hours. You know what I mean? Put it on, take it out, wash everything. But I'm doing it because I just want to show. I said, you know what I mean? I said I can make it hit 350. Well, I did it. So we're good. George MGL Performance, thanks for watching. The difference between getting 80, 85% of the flow, 90% of the flow basics, the rest 10%, it's a lot of knowledge and extreme attention to detail. You know what I mean? Just, I'll give you an example. Let's say that the top cut on the valve job, the inside the throat, let's say it's a 75 degree, right? And it has a, like, you see the shape, like you didn't blend it in to the bowl area. Well, sometimes certain cylinder heads, they like that sharpness over there. You're just thinking you're gonna go in with your sand roll and just blend everything in. Like I see all these guys that pour cylinder heads, and they're good at pouring cylinder heads, and they still make that mistake. Because certain heads, they love that little sharpness on the top cut. You take that away, you just killed your high flow numbers. Just a little thing like that. But it takes a lot of hours, and it's crazy. This stuff, it's insane. You can spend a year, 2 years just playing with the same head, trying like this, trying like that. This much margin on the back head, this much margin on the valve, this kind of valve job with this. You can have a 5-angle valve job, right? You can have it maybe 150 different ways. 75, 60, 45, 30. And then you can go 32, 35, 50 degree May valve cut, 68 or 75 on top, 100,000 margin, 80,000 margin, 60,000. Like, you can make special cutters for yourself in 100 different ways. So you gotta sit there and you gotta do one at a time. Well, you can only do so many valve jobs before you start ruining the seats. You know what I mean? So if you get something that works, like right now, the head is really, really good. Really good. It's 28 inches of depression, never drops. It goes all the way to 1 inch. So for a racing engine that's gonna see all kinds of RPM, boost, this, that, we're good. We're very good. George MGL Performance. This is a small block Chevy, 23 degree Headhunter. It started its life as a CNC. It's a race port. And just for the ones that wanna know, they advertise, I think 350 or something, which on a Sanya's bench in the beginning and a Superflow 600, it could not hit over 324 CFM. So just so you know, don't go online and just check, oh look, they're saying it flows so much. It does not. It does not flow that much. Maybe the guy that did the prototype and it was hand finished and all the detail, maybe the first head, maybe that's what is flowing, right? But when it came out of the box with a 215 valve, not the valve that I made over here, because my valve is a custom Victory valve with a double back cut. I don't have one to show you. No. I have one somewhere. No, I don't have one right now to show you. Anyways, I made it kind of a tulip shape so it could give me enough room. So I did the 30, 40, 50. So it's got 3 angles on the valve, plus whatever it's got on the seat. And just by doing the double back cut, I gained all my low numbers that I was losing with a 50 degree valve job. Anyways, I'm giving away too many things. I don't care. George MGL Performance. Enjoy the videos. Hit a subscribe. Hit a like. Merry Christmas. All the best. Happiness, joy, health, money, whatever you guys want. Going fast. Very important. Thank you very much. Hit a subscribe, please. We're getting close to 900. I want to make it to 1,000. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.